Welcome back, everyone, to episode 9 of my playthrough of Satisfactory Update 7. Took a little while to get this one out. I'm in the middle of a move at home, so these episodes will not be quite as steady for a little while anyway. But today I'm going to do something with this area up here that we took the coal burners off of. I want to put in a iron area. Also, this doggy is trapped up here, so I'm gonna see if I can make a pet out of him. Put down some berries for him. Hi, who's a good doggy? Who's a good doggy? I shall call you Poochie. And I'll save that for later. Yeah, I realized there must be a spawn point for him up here because I have no ramps or anything on the outside for him to get off of it. He's always been up there. Anyway, I have a basic idea of what I want to do up here. Of the dimensions that I'm going to need. Hi. I need an opening on that side. I think I'll give the doggo a way to get out of here. Put a ramp down. The whole point of having one of those doggos is that they bring you stuff. And if he can't get off of this area, he's not going to be bringing me stuff. Isn't that just like a dog? You open the door for them, and they decide they don't want to go out. Alright, back to work. Enough playing with the pets. I used the program called Salt, a web-based program, to sort of get a general idea of how I want to lay this out. And it seems pretty straightforward. I have two stories here. The upper story is where the storage boxes are going to go. I'm going to have to start tearing the lower area apart. So we've got plenty of iron in storage there, plenty of rods. How many plates have we got over here? Almost full. Well, that's great. That's fine. I can live with that. That diagram that I have has it laid out. I have 4 iron mines working. At the moment I only have 2, but there are 2 more nodes, iron nodes, just down the hill. And I'll be hooking them up. Now we got to put down our smelters. Using that salt layout program was a big help, sort of clarifying in your mind just exactly what you're going to need and where to put them. It's all based on the same grid size and everything, so you can match it fairly nicely. Got enough room all around there. And I think, yeah, 3 more of these just following right down the line here. All on the same seam. Give you a nice even spacing. Yeah, basically what these 4 separate lines are going to be doing is one for screws, one for rods, one for plates, one for ingots. I'm not so sure I need the one for ingots. I think most of the stuff you're going to make later on is going to not need ingots at all, just the other items. So I may convert it into another line to make rods or screws, whatever. It'll be there anyway. My belts are going to come in on this side. 4 belts. And I should be able to get 4 belts evenly in this opening, according to that layout anyway. A little jumpy. Don't know if that's exactly where I want that or not. I don't think so. Since the layout is more or less symmetrical on this side, once I get the layout of the belts for these 2 units on this side, the other 2 units on the other side should fall right into place. All I have to do is duplicate it. Yeah, that's exactly what I was looking for. Great. All right. Oh, I just love working out here in nature. You hear all the birds tweeting. Wind blowing. It's a nice sunny day. I don't think that's exactly what I want. It'll work, but you get those belts sort of cutting in. That works good there. Now it's just more of the same. Yeah, that's wrong. Didn't come far enough down here. There you go. Yeah, I gotta put down some constructors. This is for the screw line.
Phrasing?
So we need a constructor to make rods and a constructor to make screws. Is that distance correct? I think so. Yeah. I think that's fine. Let's see, is that distance okay? Yeah. I think that's just right. Alright, that's the screw line.
Hey, phrasing!
Iron ingots. Rods. I think later on, once we start collecting slugs in earnest, we can make these lines a little more efficient by speeding up various machinery there. Okay, another constructor on this line, the rod line. Right, and another one for the plates. And nothing over here because that's just plain old ingots. Or constructors to be named later. It'll probably end up being screws, since you do need a lot of them and it takes a long time to make them. And I guess if I was really hard up for ingots, I could just go and a baby auto miner down and get 100 at a crack. But that'll be for later, once I get this whole mess up and running. I'm trying to be less newbie-ish and making this a little prettier. There's stuff scattered all around like it is now. I gotta go up high here, so I'm gonna have to put some ramps down. This will be a 2-story building to start with. I think it's actually going to go up higher because I'm going to be feeding the outputs of some of the storage containers on the second level up to the other machinery, assemblers, to make other items. Such as the reinforced iron plates. The output of the screw container and the plate box. I think we're up high enough. Level off. And I guess I'm far enough over here. Switch to zoop mode. I do like the looks of these concrete slabs. Great. In the future, I may be able to tap off some of that coal and put some steel making facilities in this same building here. Perhaps. Right now I think that coal is well balanced. That is, all four of those burners are using everything that's coming out. There's probably none to spare. That too can be changed, however, with the slugs. I could put something on the smelter. Not the smelter, the miner, the coal miner, to up its efficiency. Give us a little extra coal to send over here. Make some steel. But I want to get this done first. I'll be able to clear off all the iron making stuff I have down on the main floor there once I get this up and running. And then I'm going to pretty much do the same thing for copper. Build a copper factory that'll make wires, sheets, and cables. I also need to buy the concrete version of these wall units. Although I think the paint gun I have changed them. Perhaps. I'll have to see. All in all, that doesn't matter at the moment. Gotta get this thing up and running. Okay. Now the output here is pretty much the same. Just get the belts, go to the outside opening here. And then I'll go out and use the lifts, take it up to the top floor. Great. That far? It's too far. It's too far. Yes. Come on. Select. And that's still wrong. Got a really S-curve going on there. It's gonna bug me. It would work, but it's gonna bug me. There we go. Okay. And next one is pretty straight. Just a little bend in it. We'll just come out to this junction here. I think that works. We're not overlapping or anything. I also want to get some coupons and unlock the railings and stairs and walkways. So I can put some walkways in here so I'm not constantly jumping over belts. That's not going to work. Got a little overlappage going there. Let's try that again, shall we? And let's bring that out straight. Of course, it's running in the wrong direction now. Yeah. So that's not going to hook up. Yeah. Just get rid of that belt there. Should be able to fix that. Yeah. Supports are direction agnostic there. There we go. That seems to be the way to get neat looking belt connections, is to pull straight sections off at both ends, then connect them in the middle. Just looks neater. Same thing here. Now you know why they leave those posts for you. So you can keep your alignment when you switch belt direction there. Okay. That's all hooked up. I'm gonna get rid of that. Probably gonna get rid of that whole concrete ramp eventually if I can get the staircases and walkways going. All right. One thing sort of a cheat I've done is I got the Just Fly mod for things like this. Oops. So I can commit suicide. You know, getting stuff like these lift belts lined up correctly. If I was like on the roof section, it's darn near impossible. So I don't feel too bad about this. Even though one of the things you're going to unlock later on is a jetpack. When you're building like this, you need to be able to get around. Yeah, that's perfect. Alright, let's put down our storage containers. And at the moment, I'm putting 2 containers for each item. One of the nice things about these containers, you can stack them, then connect the backside of them with a lift belt if you need to expand your storage capacity. I just need to get these working and start filling up. I can concentrate on some of the other items. We haven't done any upgrades on the space elevator. And then there's a bunch of other upgrades we have to do on the hub. I mean, tiers to go through. We're just really in a building mode at the moment. All started with the power. But it's so nice not having to keep an eye on that just yet. We are producing excess power. Although we are probably getting close to the point where when this thing comes online, we're probably going to have to think about expanding the coal power over there. Which means finding another nearby coal deposit and running the belts over there. That facility over there is good enough to add some more coal power plants. I believe the 4 water pumps we got going are enough for 8, maybe even more of the power plants. So all we have to do is expand the roof area there and plop down 4 more power plants. And then run another set of belts from another deposit out there to keep them filled up. We're at that stage of the game where we really want to get all the basic items automated. The rotors, reinforced iron plates, and I think the frameworks. I haven't even dealt with any of them yet. But they are items made out of the basic elements, the copper and the iron, and the coal. Alright, got to put splitters in here so we can split the outputs to the two containers. Don't really need to. Like I said, I could stack some containers and got a lot more room up here. Well, I might end up doing that anyway, and just if we're going to put some assemblers up here, you can make room for them by stacking these containers. And just take up the front half with storage and the back half with assemblers. But think about that later. What other stuff to do here? We need to get it running. So we'll have a good supply of the raw materials we need to play around with. Yeah, I could probably redo this upper area because right now we still have that awful concrete ramp there, breaking up our symmetry. And I hates it. Alright, that's all hooked up. I do believe I'm going to need to put some ramps and stuff in here to connect this building with that building, for the time being anyway. I would like to do it more with stairs and walkways than heavy-duty ramps and concrete. But we'll see what we get at here. Yeah, could you imagine having to do this? Stopping every 10 minutes to put some grass and leaves into the burners, keep your power going. It would be impossible. That's why this game is kind of a builder's dream. You should get yourself set up with a self-supplying electrical power. You can take time off here to build these monstrosities. And we got the old 2-grid problem going on here. Our grids don't exactly match up. Yeah, it's about half height there. I think this will work better if I come off of the end there. sort of what I'm looking for here. Getting carried away now. I think I need like a 3D version of Salt where you can get a truer idea of the height layouts and everything. The whole trick of matching the two different grids seems to be what you're doing there is pick one and then have it run into the other one so that it buries itself, clips into it. That helps sort of neaten it up a little bit. Yeah. I'm standing in the wrong spot. Okay, there you go. Happy now? Yeah, see, that's not too bad. It just flipped into the floor there, and it matches. If you were to drive around with one of the buggies, be able to do that, no problem. That's never going to match up there, but that's fine. Probably going to destroy all of that. Once I got the walkways and staircases unlocked, make it look a lot nicer. Yeah, whatever. I don't know why I got sidetracked doing this. It's just not that important. There's a lot of work yet to do. I get these guys taken care of. They have to be reoriented so that the belts are going to be, the output belts are going to be put in the right direction anyway. Let's see how this is going to do. Slight problem. Not really a problem, but since these miners center themselves on those deposits, it's kind of hard to get them lined up. So the deposits aren't lined up. It's just something you have to live with. And we haven't even got to the Mark II stuff yet. Although they take up the same amount of space and everything, so it's easy to replace those. Yeah, we have these two other deposits down there. Iron deposits. Get miners put down on them. Get out of the way, piggy. Yes, I have those guys turned off to peaceful. I'm too busy to deal with those guys. Got so much to do. If we can get a spot here for those belts to land on. Also nice being at this stage in the game where you have enough of the basic raw materials to build like this without having to constantly go back and to the workbench and make some more. Okay, let's raise that up. Come up in stages here. That will do for the moment. I can see it from here. Yeah, just got it. See if I can avoid flipping into that. I don't want it coming up at an angle like that if I can avoid it. Let's come further out here. Okay, that's as high as up as it goes. Yeah, that's relatively straight. We'll take that. Yeah, it's not bad. We can straighten it out right here. Yeah, that's neat. We could pretend like all that mess down there doesn't exist. Let's pretend, shall we? Yeah, we got to get up to there. These are going to have to come out a little diagonally. Yeah, come out to there and then straight across. Yeah. Neat. Alright, let's go up on top here. See how we're going to hook this up. I think I got to get rid of that tree, I think. Let's destroy the environment. Alright, some more foundations are in order here. Okay. See how far out we go here. Maybe one more. That one's probably not going to work. Let's see what we can do here. Bring those belts up here. That's wrong. It's going to have to go up in the air, I think. Otherwise, it'll be too steep. Alright, see if we can get this up here. Yeah, it's a little wonky. Let's try it again, see if we can get it to come up here straight. This isn't the best game in the world to make videos of. You get carried away on these minutiae here. Yeah, it's too steep. Very easy to play this game for many, many hours on end. That's not exactly straight. That's straight. That's going to have to come out a little bit so we can curve around and come up. And would you let me? Yeah. They make you do it the hard way. Alright, I think if we get rid of this, we should be able to bring that up here now. Yeah, nice and straight.
Excellent.
Same thing here. Neatness. Alright. This guy should be able to come straight up here. This guy, however, is going to be a little more problematic here. He's going to have to go make a loop somewhere. Yeah, it's not exactly straight, but that's all right. Basically getting these endpoints in place. We can tidy it up later. That one goes right there. Great. Yep, that'll do fine. Question is, how far back do you put it? Get a nice curve in there. Yeah, see, they're overlapping there. It's ugly. Don't like it. Let's try it again. A little further out. Alright, that's not perfect. It'll have to do. I've already been working for over an hour on this. Edited down to 45 minutes, more or less. Okay. I think we need to get the iron coming up here. Power is something we have to worry about. Those wall outlets come in real handy. Get your cables up out of the way. You don't need to walk around posts. Yeah, put one of those double-sided ones. We can attach the power coming into the outside. Like so. And we gotta make sure the power going to the coal machinery. There we go. Alright. I think that's all hooked in. Put another wall in here. I can add some more outlets. Also need to get some glass walls unlocked. Just to make it look pretty. They're not completely needed. Gotta hook up power to the two new miners down here. There we go. Alright, we got stone coming in, nothing coming out here because I forgot to set it up. And this one I forgot a belt. There you go. This one is set up, I think. We haven't got any raw materials coming in yet. Alright, we got ingots, we got plates going upstairs. Be stored. Still haven't got any iron up here yet. Does have to go a long way. Let's see where it's at. Oh, there it is. Almost there. See how this is all running. Yeah, everything looks like it's splitting and getting stored. Yeah. Yep. Great. Those are my rods. Here they come. And where there are rods, the screws won't be far behind. There they are. Blue tub of screws. Oh, I think that's way more than enough for today. As always, thanks for joining me, and I hope to see you again tomorrow.